Hello, spider. Okay. Let's go ahead. Swap this screen. Hey, Mina. Okay. Find Darling's HRA lab. Probably. It's not over here.
That motherfucker back there is not real!
What do you mean? Those are real people. They're just, you know, special.
I see rangers over there. We have to help them.
Oh, God. Hold on. Okay, so, the last time we played, I met up with one of, the former director's, people. I met up with, essentially, we've been trying to, figure out a way to turn on the power properly, or at least restart the generators so that the power plant doesn't go down or something like that. Ow. So now we are on the way to try and find more of the HRAs, which are the little chest devices that people are wearing so that they don't turn into these monsters. These little chest straps. I'm actually going to turn the effects down a little bit. Ooh, a shelter I didn't see last time. No, so the thing about my character is she has an alien presence that protects her, and that is preventing me from turning into one of the monsters. A little convenient, yeah. Wow, come on. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Cleanse this again.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
What the fuck? Okay, so obviously crazy lady talking to Rubber Duck. Anything in here? No. Nothing up there. Nothing over there. Okay.
This way to the lab? Okay.
That ripple effect is the alien thing named Polaris.
And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead or taken over by the hiss.
I'm amazing at puzzles. Okay. I don't think I can get up there yet, but I definitely should be able to get up there somehow.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
I was just wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, the janitor does have a nice voice, and sure, the plants seem to like it. Maybe you could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of tango. Where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much if you asked me. Are we being invaded by houseplants?
again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
So, we need to find all the punch cards. Have you checked the upper floor? Each punch card should correspond to a terminal. These whiteboard drawings may be important. It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
This is not the Upside Down. It is, we are in a kind of liminal space called the Oldest House. But we do have a funny lab, so kind of. Grabbing a screenshot of these so they don't have to look around. Okay. So one should be this one. And then
This whiteboard
two should be this one. Yeah, swap those two. So three. Three should be this one. Five should be this one. And that should be that one. Oh yeah, the upside down on the Alan Wake wrist. I guess this is like the in a way.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help. Fine. I'll get the prisms first. Dylan will have to wait just a little longer. But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Oh, the door opened up to my right. Duh. Okay.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRA's first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Boom, 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 boom. Da-da-da. Oh no, I'm guessing I have to make it all match. Radio over there, air there. Mina, look, it's the door. The door to the writer's room. We saw that door so much in Alan Wake.
Okay, we need to find a way to black the lights. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Reminder, if the contents of your workspace have been rearranged, removed, added to, or altered in any other way, you should immediately leave the area while speaking to yourself in a reassuring manner. This will help you calm, but also thank you for your attention.
Oh, that's funny. The Atlas is the physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and functionality are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimension of the Atlas seems to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floor, or shapes. The Atlas changes form, but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. A previous theory was that this change corresponds to the house shifts, and the Atlas is blank of blank itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made from the same blank material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. By Dr. Casper Darling. There we go.
I'm glad to see you're still you.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. We are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming.
Okay.
But apparently...
What I'll do is I'll turn down the effects volume a little bit because I feel like those are a bit loud. But I will turn up the capture.
He took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you.
Is it still a little quiet?
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Okay. I'm going to turn it up a little bit further then just to be safe.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster. You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism? Shit! They're shattered. Not a single prism. What the fuck? Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
Thing almost fucking killed me.
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions link in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where BlackRock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
BlackRock comes from a
Unique
threshold.
property of blocking out
Quarry.
unwanted frequencies. A
So,
good thing.
the prisms must be there too.
Contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the BlackRock line firebreaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. BlackRock 665. Neighbor of the Beast.
They use that code in Alan Wake 2 and call it the Neighbor of the Beast as well.
We can do that again.
They love reusing that code. Alright, got another collectible. It's distorted. BlackRock. No, that's already what we just listened to, essentially.
Darling's key. This should get us into the quarry. Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy. Just the right kind of insane. Elevator's broken. Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Okay. I hate this. I don't like heights. Okay. I'm gonna need diamond blades ASAP. Continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research response. This black shit is tough. We're going through blades like we're made of the damn things. This dimension. The dimension for these slabs of black rock that they want are outrageous. To all the grief they're causing me, the fire breaks better be worth it. Well, considering they're supposed to keep you alive, I would say they're worth it.
Whoa. Not what I expected.
Oh. This is all in the same goddamn building? Hey Chrissy, thank you for the hydrate. I'll pause it for a second and take a sip. And the posture check. Stream's going well. I'm a little awestruck by this place that I'm in. I don't know how well it's coming through, but it's fucking. This is inside of a building, by the way. Okay. Prisms?
And there it is. Right where you led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
Okay. A little stressed by that section just because I hate those fucking things. They freak me out. Gelatinous fucking pulsating orb. Welcome back.
Hope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darling's personal logs? He'll crucify us if he finds out. Who does she think she is, authorizing that kind of data?
Take that,
She must be
depression!
hiding something, and I agree. The HRAs alone are proof Darling knew more than he let on.
Faden,
Physical
find
alterations
Prism.
in his corrupted organisms vary so wildly. What's the connection?
Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by Hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with non-aggressive floating Hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent Hiss entities has been observed. What is the purpose of this repeated string of words? Is this how the Hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. Seek a corresponding.
Hi, Jesse.
Do you have any more dialogue for me, Pope? No. Well,
You said you're an assistant? Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very. Yet one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
I love how excited she is about that.
Okay. It's just, wow. This blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
But he's usually in his office in research, or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few, all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve.
He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. That's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought of a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
Okay.
See you soon.
Be careful out there. Bye for now.
It's ridiculous. Hope's grasping at straw.
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it? She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codename P6. We brought him here after the Ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now?
So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know. I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
It's ridiculous. Pope's grasping at straws. Why?
Okay, let's go find our brother.
Containment sector. Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous. All right. Fuck you and your missile. I will never get tired of seeing a room change like this.
it's such an impressive like shift in the environment. Damn. Are you kidding me? I fucking canceled my fucking shot. God, I'm stupid. Okay. I don't like these spore people. The fuck is this? to the Ocean View Hotel.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him, what kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Who the fuck?
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jesse, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
I don't have time for this.
Power and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
So we're gonna have to deal with that first.
Open
I
the
wonder
door,
what the
Langston.
TV
I'll handle
is.
it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here.
I'm gonna
I'll open the
touch
door for you.
so many things.
And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Please, ma'am, call me Fred. Nah. Langston.
Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Okay. We are safe, we are good, we are safe. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Handbag. No, basket. And basket. Mailbox. My biggest fan. A hammer?
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
Yeah, I thought I saw something creeping on me. I don't like that. Can you stop swimming around, buddy?
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God! Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shift replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn. I can't, I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
That poor guy has to sit there and stare at its fucking fridge.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Okay. Well, how am I supposed to get to it now?
Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does. Okay, the TV. Another object of power gone nuts. Here we go again.
Ooh. Okay, so now I can fly.
Okay.
That's exciting. Doesn't look like it uses my normal power bar. So. Wow. A little soon balloons. Swan boat. That's the water cooler. I have a document on this one. Gordon Freeman crowbar.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Jesse. Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way.
We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
No television. Television refused at a hospital. Christmas tree. Maybe so. I want to see if there's like anything I can recognize as power, aside from like normal objects. Like if one of them is a typewriter, that's a clear reference. What's on the archives? Oh no, this is where I need to go. Okay, I think this area doesn't really have anything for me. Besides from maybe a few bits of lore, and I just don't feel like dealing with that sphere.
Numerous cell breaches at every level. These Hiss things are a bad influence. Let me know when the Hiss are gone. I miss my desk.
Okay.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
All right, Fred. See you. Ooh. Let's take that. Is my game frozen? My game is frozen. Great. Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I finally got it to close. So now just gotta launch it again. Dum, dum, dum. Oh, it put me back here? That sucks dick.
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Oh my god.
Will I get over it?
No, but life goes on.
No. But life goes on.
Dylan. He's so close.
Hello? Can you hear me? Jesse? Are you there? Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way.
We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
Try again. Feels bad, like a trap. Yeah, I can see how it might be.
Emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal it can arrange. But how?
Okay, if we understand the Hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, perhaps the incantation is an effort to express the resonance using human vocal cords and speech, with there to be differences if the incantation were recited. The most common word used is want. Every usage of the word is attributed to you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss is referring to? Does the Hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-Hiss life, wants to join it, to be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the Hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There is clear intention in the words, dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommended. It's beyond idiotic. The invasion timeline is possible pattern. Establishing the timeline is difficult because of the present lack of reliable communication between Bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate Ground Zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer. How did the Hiss get past the eternal lockdown? How did Hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What was their ultimate goal? The outside world across dimensional destination.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother? Or is he?
Of course. And Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Okay, let's go see our brother.
Oh God, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall.
Jukebox token.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean,
I swear to God.
Rocks built by God knows who, but well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So
if it's put the lime in the coconut, I'm gonna scream.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the Hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought him back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just Put in the token and enjoy the ride.
Okay.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the
Okay.
only one.
So, do we want to talk to our brother or use a jukebox token? Talk to brother. Okay. Intentionally detect.
Did you hear that the Hiss Princess is the director's brother?
Brother? And she brought her here? She's gonna get us all killed.
What if she's working with the Hiss? Isn't it strange she showed up just when he did?
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want us to control. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's
Happiness
Dylan.
comes, white pearls,
Can you
but
hear
yellow and
me?
red in the eye. Through a
Come
mirror
on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been a new you.
The Grippers.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The Hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
There you go.
Time for applause. Rebuild you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time.
Okay.
Who distorts you.
Do I have anything
I don't know what
else?
I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
This makes me extremely uncomfortable.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. Leave your inside by the door. Push the fingers through the
It's still flashing red. I want to know.
Maybe Dylan's
Does he have anything else?
Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here, so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game. And it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. And something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you.
I'm gonna walk away because these dreams are creeping me out.
That's an interesting data off that subject in Ranger's book.
I heard that he voluntarily entered.
Best of luck.
That's what Pope said anyway.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. Disappointing asshole.
Oh. Okay, so we need to go down out of the banana top. Then to the left.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family, my daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two.
It feels like it's more on the wife than you. Like, what the fuck?
We're spoiled for choice.
Like, she actively denied and said, no.
Our future.
You have to change missions.
P6 and P7.
Oh boy, creepy doll show.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP. Some brains can lift objects like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg?
No interruptions!
So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
Everyone wants the big chair, man!
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you get in is the one with straps.
Okay. Audio breaking? Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. Yeah.
The world, it's mine. With nobody else out here, it's time.
Okay. Ooh, Bright Falls. Ooh, okay. This is the first document I found related to Alan Wake. An unconfirmed threshold manifested at Cauldron Lake, Washington, resulting in a fictional story written by author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that story, though only locally and for a limited time. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010, by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker that Breaker's the last name of the sheriff. So maybe Tim Breaker's dad. An altered world event was taking place in Bright Falls, Washington. Referred to events investigated in 1970, 76, and 78. Breaker received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who was the current sheriff of Bright Falls at the time. She ends up assisting Alan in the first game. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted. Refer to 1970 Thomas Zane, which is the first instance of the Dark Place being mentioned. Thomas Zane and his work. 1976, which I believe is when Zane disappeared. He may have disappeared in the 70s instead of 76, but 78, Odin and Tor Anderson. Okay, that's interesting. Odin and Tor obviously being the old gods of Asgard, our favorite gang there. Alan Wake was believed to blank instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possibly an object of power, that was blank missing. It's probably since reported has been missing. Wake was found not at the scene. Reports claimed he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. So that's super interesting because we do find documents in Alan Wake 2 pertaining to the disappearance in Bright Falls that originally happened. You do find additional documents mentioning Alan as Saga when you're collecting research.
I can see you're upset.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us.
Dr. Darling tape.
Wishing won't change things.
Ordinary.
Finding the projector will.
Coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Faden, Prime Candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all.
Okay.
Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Okay, so Dylan killed someone when he was younger. Okay. Transcript is a conversation between Dylan Faden, referred by Dr. Darling. Dylan, you again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you get me the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore. I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck you, bitch. I will dig my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeats the phrase fuck off numerous times before being dissipated at 1750. Okay, so he's definitely talking to Polaris there in his head. Agent killed during blank involving blank, codename P6. Blunt force injuries to head and neck, excessive trauma of abdominal region, lacerations and contusions, fracture of the spinal cord, avulsion fracture of the 3rd and 10th ribs, blunt force injuries at extremities. It was determined cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when blank was contorted through his blank.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Okay. So I just realized this was Dylan's observation room. This was closed cases. So this is P7, which it looks like Jesse is P7. Eastward movement. Okay, so it shows them tracking her movement.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Okay. So the Bureau has been watching her for years.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things.
Thank you for the hydrate and
Things that
posture
have been
check,
thrown away.
Chrissy.
Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember?
Hey, I said thank you when you did
Barbecues?
that.
How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever
Did I
take
not?
pictures that
If I
embarrassed
didn't, thank you for the
you? Was
hydrate.
alcohol ever involved
Hydrate
in these parties?
again.
Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing. The slide projector...
Let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure
My
there,
bad.
away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe.
We must make sure that you do not appear here again.
Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. Okay, so they definitely made Jesse feel crazy. Super cool of them, right?
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
To your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog, a straight up deceased dog, had a collar on and everything. It'd been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. Don't go whining. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Huh. Gross. I want to know, while I'm over here at least. there any other rooms that I missed? Because I would love some more information. Murder is on the list? Murder is always on the list, Spider.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
I tried to dash, but I got shot mid-dash. Hope that doesn't push me back far.
Hey, listen to this. Containment failure in Panopticon cell 69.
Okay, Langston.
I told Salvador it was dangerous, but no. Why listen to Langston? I'm just a Panopticon supervisor.
I love the fly so much. What the fuck? Please don't respawn me all the way back there. Please don't respawn me all the way back there. Please. Please don't make me sit through those fucking doors. You son of a bitch.
Numerous cell breaches.
Okay.
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's... There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby. Something's blocking it.
Okay. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Blank, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the Blank AWE and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently stored in transit corridor in the containment section and brought there through the New York subway inspection process. For more information on the tunnel, Blank and Link Center, the Legend Center, go station. See file 412.45. One plane's black box is currently being evaluated, and initial readings have been taken by a research team. No altered status is yet. The right file. It looks like it swapped files on me, but it's fine.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thanks for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said, but that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just my brother.
Hey, Gray, how you
He said
doing?
the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Okay, so I think that's an FBC radio show that they use to debunk people by making them sound crazy. An AWA occurred in the town of Orton caused by an object of power 15 slide, discovered by local children at a dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projected images open up doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. August 30th, 2002. The siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See Object of Power 15 case file and Darling presentations for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended. The team had found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain them. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found. All of them were brought in for questioning and see interviews and prime candidate program.
There is a curious correlation.
Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There were a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector. We ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me. The dung monkeys. They were just about to get us. Then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy, being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we just changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Additional slide designated hand is verified and in bureau. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation dog.
With the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Thank you, Dr. Darling. Fantastic presentation.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come see. He never visits, not since Roberts. To tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I meant. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Oh, sounds like she fucking died. After what happened at the school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where their projector was. They had been using the temple slide. We called it that, but it was really a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Knot mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys.
We used to play there all the time. Me.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden. Prime Candidate 6.
We already watched that. Okay. Yeah, sounds like the talk didn't go. I think I'm going to call it here for the night. Just because I am a bit tired. And I want to just relax for a bit. I think this is a good stopping point here. So, let's go ahead and find someone to... Yeah, no problem. Thank you for watching.
Getting off this time. Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap.